Hello, my name is Dr. Ashish Bhatia and I work as a GP, which means gentle presence to me. I'm also the founder of an organisation called Humble. And Humble is really simple. It helps people bring out their best. So working with lifestyle, mindset and environmental factors to transform our lives. And I'm delighted to be here today to help nurture the health and performance of the Fire and Rescue Service. So my talk is titled Courageously Humble. Courage because it takes some courage to consider humility as something worth valuing. So it's a playful yet paradigm shifting approach that can help us appreciate the subtle and the nuanced, the simple and profound. In my work as a GP and teaching in medical schools, I've seen that simple factors like how we live and how we think can have profound impact on our health. For example, as a GP, I know 80% of the disease that I see wouldn't be there. Now, I'm particularly passionate about supporting frontline workers because I know, for example, the shift workers and also the stress engaged with the fire and rescue service workers can have a profound impact on their lives. And yet, if you can be humble and willing to change, making a small shift to a few lifestyle factors that maybe take 5 minutes in the day can radically change your physiology, your psychology, your health and your performance. Well, first I'd like to celebrate their heroic nature, the fact that they like getting on and they often think of themselves second, which actually means that looking after them is a high priority for me. And by looking after them, they're better at doing their job. And that's the kind of working with their own intrinsic motivators. The other thing I do is I do share the statistics, which is working as a blue light frontline worker. The impacts for you are profound in terms of impacting on your chronobiology, your body clocks, as well as the impact of stress. And as powerful as it is supporting your community, you are of no service to someone if you are later injured or poorly further down the line. So rather than waiting and managing by crisis, I like to help us nurture our beauty and potential, our health and performance. And so these little acts of kindness to yourself that can be slipped into your day can have a profound impact. But the humble factor is, many of us know these factors can make a big difference to our lives. So we know if we eat, sleep, move and soothe well, we will be healthier. However, only about 5% of people keep a resolution for more than a year when they need to do it. Now, when I discovered that teaching about these things in medical schools, it made me realize that 95% of the people would regret meeting me, which was humbling for me. And so I learned about aspects of behavior design, how we can change our behaviors by working with our motivation, ability and prompts so that we go from 5% to close to 80%. And this means not only do you then think, oh, I can change this lifestyle factor, but you actually change on the level of identity. You actually become someone with a sense of agency and purpose, which then knocks on not only to you asking, okay, what else could I take on? But it radiates out to your tribe. And I see whole cultures and communities changing with these small acts of kindness. So how important are these conferences? Essential. It's through these small acts of kindness and connection that we interact and learn. Also, to quote someone, culture eats strategy for breakfast. It's only through these connections that we develop a humility and a degree of tolerance and learning from each other. My definition of a good team is not that we're always harmonious, but rather that we share a common purpose and process and celebrate our different perspectives and powers. And it's through conferences, through interactions, through small frictions and going through those things together that we build those reserves that can take us through those bigger challenges.